you are watching Cần Thơ News, and now today's headlines. Top leader of Cần Thơ City came to inspect the construction progress of Trần Hoàng Na Bridge. Cần Thơ City leaders attend a joint conference to prepare for the thematic session and the year-end session 2023 of the 10th Cần Thơ City People's Council for 2021-2026. Two Vietnamese scientists were honored to receive awards from French Academy of Sciences on efforts for bilateral cooperation in science with Asian countries. Top news. On the morning of October 19, Secretary of Cần Thơ City Party Committee Nguyễn Văn Hiếu, along with leaders of Cần Thơ City People's Committee and leaders of some departments and branches, came to inspect the construction progress of Trần Hoàng Na Bridge.
Trần Hoàng Na Bridge belongs to the project to develop Cần Thơ City and enhance urban adaptability. Up to now, the construction unit has completed all the piers and retaining walls of the bridge and has assembled the system of beams and arches. Secretary of Cần Thơ City Party Committee Nguyễn Văn Hiếu directed investors and construction units to have effective construction solutions in adverse weather conditions, such as rain and storm. At the same time, the construction unit also increased the means and workers to urgently complete the remaining work so that the project can be put into use in time to celebrate the 20th anniversary of a centrally run Cần Thơ City.
Standing Vice Secretary of Cần Thơ City Party Committee, who is also Chairman of the City People's Council Phạm Văn Hiểu, and Mr. Trần Việt Trường, Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee, co-chaired the joint conference to prepare for the thematic session and the year-end session 2023 of the 10th Cần Thơ City People's Council for 2021-2026. It is expected that the 12th session, thematic session of the City People's Council will take place on October 20th to approve some important issues of the locality under its jurisdiction, including passing a resolution and granting opinions, recommendations for Cần Thơ City planning for the period 2021-2030, vision to the year 2050. For the 13th session, the regular session of the end of 2023, scheduled to take place from December 6 to 18, 41 reports, 1 announcement, 31 resolutions in various fields will be passed. On the afternoon of October 18, Mr. Nguyễn Văn Hồng, Vice Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee, had a meeting with Cần Thơ Lottery Company about its production and business activities in the past 9 months, as well as the progress rate of implementing the reconstruction structure of the company.
In 9 months, sales revenue of Cần Thơ Lottery Company reached nearly 4,760 billion Vietnam dong, contributed 1,300 billion Vietnam dong to the state budget, equivalent to about 81% of the year's plan. At the same time, social security spending for education, healthcare, construction of gratitude houses, great solidarity houses, etc. was carried out with an amount of 23.6 billion Vietnam dong. In particular, at the 131st Certain Regional Lottery Conference in Bình Dương Province, which took place on October the 12th, was noted that in the third quarter, Cần Thơ rose to the top of lottery companies in the region on traditional lottery ticket consumption. Regarding the implementation of a restructuring project, the company is taking steps according to regulations and continues to coordinate with relevant departments and branches to review and handle according to the instructions.
The Ministry of Industry and Trade said that as of October 18, the whole country had 170 traders qualified to do rice export business. Cần Thơ is the second locality on this list with 36 businessmen. Ho Chi Minh City tops the list with 37 businessmen. The third is Long An with 22 businessmen, followed by An Giang with 16 businessmen. The Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development said that in the cumulative 9 months of 2023, the whole country has exported 6.6 million tons of rice with turnover of 3.66 billion USD, an increase of more than 40% over the same period last year, the highest in history. It's forecasted that in the fourth quarter, about 500,000 tons of rice will be exported each month. Thus, it's likely that the whole year will export a record 8 million ton supplies. We turn to other news. Leaders of Among District People's Committee have just come to inspect the construction progress of projects to upgrade and renovate facilities at schools in the area. Leaders of Among District People's Committee requested that construction units need to have a reasonable construction plan for each item, supplement human resources and equipment to speed up the progress committed to the investor, along with materials neatly, have such warning of dangerous areas for students to pay attention, ensuring absolute safety at the construction site.
The People's Committee of Trường Long Commune, Phong Điền District also just inaugurated the landscape construction project and the National Flag Road. The project was carried out in 3 hamlets, Trường Thuận, Trường Thọ A and Trường Thọ 1, with a length of nearly 2.7 kilometers, with a total cost of over 65 million Vietnam dong. Funded by departments, communes and people in the area, this is the 3rd National Flag Road, a project implemented in Phong Điền District.
Cần Thơ City Labour Federation coordinated with Cần Thơ Orthopedics and Rehabilitation Hospital to organize a seminar on prevention and treatment of spinal disease and care for the health, beauty, and sophistication of women. About 100 attendees under the City Public Employees Union joined in the conference. At the conference, specialist doctors presented topics on the disease, spondylosis, herniated disc disease, rehabilitation of spinal disease, the effectiveness of romantic drinking yogurt, and how to protect the health of the digestive system. 2 Vietnamese scientists, Hoàng Thị Giang, doctors of philosophy researcher at the Vietnam Institute of Agricultural Genetics, and Trần Hoàng Na, deputy head of the Department of Mathematics, lecturer at Huế University of Education, were honored to receive awards from French Academy of Sciences on efforts for bilateral cooperation in science with Asian countries. The award ceremony took place at the French Academy on October 17. The French Academy of Sciences was founded by King Louis XIV in 1666 to encourage and protect the spirit of scientific research in the country. As one of the 5 academic associations under the French Institute, the Academy of Sciences is still considered by the French as the Parliament of God's men. Because this is where France's leading scientists gather, each year the Institute confers about 80 awards, scholarships and medals with a total amount of more than 1 million euros to honor scientists or support young researchers at the beginning of their careers, especially in research projects, fields of basic and applied sciences. Vietnamese experts and scientists shared their research on rice varieties and cultivation solutions to address the issue of saltwater intrusion in the Mekong Delta region with the international community at the World Rice Congress.
At RRC 2023, Mr. Trần Ngọc Thạch, director of the Cửu Long Delta Rice Research Institute, presented on the project of selecting and disseminating improved salt-tolerant rice varieties. Vietnamese scientific participation in the AMD initiative was built on the initial success of the country's collaborative research with AFACI, Asia for Cooperatives in Agriculture and Food. Under the AFACI project, the Institute received approximately 40 salt-tolerant rice varieties from international rice research centers. After thorough experiments in the provinces of Sóc Trăng, Bạc Liêu and Cà Mau, 2 of the best rice varieties, Iri 147 and Iri 11783922215B CMU 101B, will continue to undergo large-scale testing before being put into production in Sóc Trăng province, an area highly affected by saltwater intrusion.
And now a quick check on weather condition. us on for continuous of Cần Thơ radio and television station. Thank you very much for your attention. Please visit us on website kentotv.vn. Bye for now.